Oh, hey, Rod, you're wrong. We don't have the worst football team in the city. We got the worst football team in the world.
That's why the band plays taps at halftime.
How bad was it this time?
They beat us 63-0.
Somebody ought to do something about that team.
There's somebody trying. You know how the referee ends the half by firing the gun up in the air? Well, today he fired at our team.
Now, wait a minute. I think that was an accident.
All 6 shots?
6 shots.
Hey, Raj, cool it. Here come the football team, man.
6 shots. Over the head. 6 shots. Shucks. Blew another one, huh? Well, you look like you need something to pick you up.
Yeah, we sure do.
Well, go stand by the curb. I'll flag down a garbage truck. I suckered him in that time, didn't I?
Shirley.
How was Rerun?
Oh, now, he was the greatest.
Really?
I'm telling you, Shirley, he was electrifying. He had all the moves. Rerun.
Hey, what's happening? Let's cheer up the team.
All right.
Although you lost 20 in a row, at least you had the guts to show. Rock, 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 rock. We will find a team that fits, even though our team's the pits. Rock, rock, rock.
Later, Rerun.
I hope so, darling. I'm starving.
You are always starving.
Hey, Shirley, how about a nice, thick hamburger?
You got it. 1 giant slab for king of the flab.
Listen, guys, good news. Cancel all plans for next Saturday night. My brothers came through with 3 tickets. We're going to see Gladys Knight and the Pips. Hey,
Yeah.
Man, you sure are lucky, Rerun. Spending all that time with them foxy cheerleaders. When are you gonna fix me and Dwayne up with Darlene and Cindy?
Wow.
Forget it, Raj. Cheerleaders only dig football players.
Well, you're a cheerleader, Rerun. Which one you digging?
Watch it, Dwayne.
Excuse me, Freddie.
Oh, hi, Coach. Nice try.
Thanks, Freddie. Come over here. I want to talk to you alone.
It's okay, Coach. We can talk in front of them. They're my best friends.
Okay, then I'll get right to the point. I'd like you to be on our team.
Hey, right on.
Me?
Yeah, listen, I've been watching you on the sidelines. You're big, you're quick on your feet, and we could really use you.
I don't know. I could get hurt. I'm delicate, you know.
Do it for the school.
Ah,
Do it for the glory.
ah.
Do it for me.
Where do I sign?
Let's see. Man. Let me take another look at the football book. Let's see if we can...
What do those oxes mean?
Those are not ox. We're trying to help Rerun learn his football plays. And these letters are the diagram of a football play.
That's right. The X's are the other team's players, and the O's are our players.
Then you made a mistake, Raj.
Now, what is that?
You forgot Rerun.
What's happening?
Hey!
I'm the greatest. No one can stop me. Hey, look out, shortstop. I didn't want to hurt her.
Hey, I see you got your uniform on. Looks great.
Yeah, 86.
Right on.
Do they put everybody's waistline on their uniform?
Hey, you've been so busy all week, we hardly seen you. How's it going?
Great. Everyone's crazy about me. I'm one of the front four.
Hey.
You are the front four.
D, get lost.
See you later, OJ Simple.
Come on, man. Let's get to work.
Hey, look, I appreciate all this, but I can't study the plays tonight.
Again? Now, what's the excuse this time?
Well, I have to go to this team gathering.
We'll work on the plays for a while, then we'll go with you.
You can't. See, it's just for the team. No friends allowed. You guys understand?
Okay.
I knew you would.
Come on, Rerun. You said this would only take a minute. We're gonna be late for the party.
I thought you said no friends.
I did.
If they aren't friends, what are they?
Strangers in the night.
Shirley, set them up. One round of sodas for the team. We really did it today.
They finally won a game?
Close. We only lost 20-3. You should have seen Rerun. He was all over the field.
Yeah? What'd they do, lie down on him?
Rerun, Rerun, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can. Rerun, Rerun, he's sure great. He's one man who pulled his weight.
Please, girls, please, please. My head is swelling.
Back off, girls. If his head swells, we won't know which end is which.
You were wonderful, Rerun.
I was, Darlene, wasn't I?
Come on, let's go and congratulate him.
Wait, maybe this isn't the right time.
What do you mean it's not the right time?
Well, looks like, I don't know, like he wants to be alone.
Oh, Dwayne, come on.
Tell us what was running through your mind when you blocked that kick, Rerun.
I was saying to myself, Rerun, you gotta do something extra special for the gorgeous girls on the sideline.
Oh, Rerun. Rerun, Rerun, he's our man.
Oh, yes, I am.
Hey, Rerun. Rerun, great game.
Yeah, really good, Rerun.
Thanks a lot. Hey, by the way, let me introduce you. Everybody, this is Raj and Dwayne. They're my best friends.
Hi, Raj. Hello, Dwayne.
So now, what time are we meeting for the Gladys Knight concert?
Concert? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about the concert. There's a slight problem.
What is it?
I only have 3 tickets, and Darlene and Cindy and me make 3.
I don't believe it.
I thought we was your best friends.
You are. And you just proved it by being so understanding. Aren't they the greatest?
The greatest next to you, Rerun.
They the greatest next to you, Rerun. Come on, Dwayne, let's go.
Yeah, see you later, Rerun.
Yeah, right, little fella. And you take care, Four Eyes.
Come on, everybody. Let's go celebrate at my house.
All right.
Come on. Let's go.
Freddie, I want to talk to you.
Hey, sure, Coach. And you guys go ahead. I'll catch up.
Okay, sure.
I did pretty good for my first game, didn't I?
Yeah, that's why I'm going to hate to lose you.
What?
The principal called me. You're failing atrociously.
That's crazy. I'm not even taking atrociously.
Freddie, all your marks are terrible. You got to do something about it before the next game or you're going to be off the team. And I have nothing to say about it.
Well, what am I going to do?
Well, if you get an A in your speech in English class Monday, you can stay on the team. Otherwise, they're going to end your football career. I'm sorry.
How am I going to get an A?
I don't know, but for all our sake, you better figure something out. There you go.
Hey, little fella. Four
does he think he is? Sorry.
Raj, I got the feeling that when you become a big and famous movie writer, you're gonna forget me too.
No way. Dwayne, 10 years from now, when I'm a rich and famous writer, you'll be right there by my side. Just the two of us.
Without rerun?
Of course. How would I look 10 years from now hanging around a guy still in high school?
What's happening? Hey, where'd you guys run off to?
We saw you were busy, and we didn't want to take you away from your friends and strangers in the night.
Don't get the wrong idea. I've been under a lot of pressure. Homework, homework, homework. I need you.
For what?
Homework. You know my speech that's due in English class on Monday?
Yes.
I've been so busy all this week that I haven't had time to write it.
Why don't you skip the concert and do it tonight?
Do you want me to break the hearts of Darlene and Cindy?
Yes.
Oh, please, Raj. You're my best friend. I need an A on that speech. I know I've been lousy. I'll change, I promise. Please, Raj, I need you.
All right.
All right, then. You're the best friend anybody ever had.
You knew I wouldn't let you down.
All right on. Bye, little fella. Bye, focals.
Stars. Aerosol cans. The topic of my speech today is aerosol cans. Aerosol cans deodorize our bodies while deoxidizing the air. Do you want your body to stink? Or do you want your air to stink?
I think your speech stinks.
Child beating.
Don't you kids realize it's 3 o'clock in the morning? What's going on down here?
I'll tell you, Mama. See, I was upstairs trying hard to sleep. You know, if I don't get my 8 hours sleep, I could be hard to live with. Well, when all of a sudden I heard this scary noise, like the sound of someone crumbling paper. Crumble, crumble, crumble. I tried to go back to sleep, but there was again. Crumble, crumble, crumble. I found it very annoying.
Oh, really? Well, tell me.
And now, on top of all of that noise, I've got to hear you beat Raj. Slap, slap, slap.
Get out of here before I slap your tail.
Don't you talk to your sister like that.
Yeah, don't you talk to your sister like that.
Shut up before I slap your tail. What are you doing up so late, Roger?
Just some homework.
Homework? Well, you never stayed up this late doing homework before. You got a problem?
It's not my homework, it's reruns.
Reruns? Now, you know it's wrong to do somebody else's homework, don't you?
I know, Mama, but this is different.
Different?
If Rerun doesn't get an A on this speech, he's off the team.
Well, I wouldn't think you want to help him after the way he's been acting.
Well, it's not easy, but we've been friends a long time, Mama.
Well, this is true. You're a good son, Roger. And maybe you might just pass on some of that goodness to Rerun in that speech.
What do you mean, Mom?
Well, I'll put on some coffee, and you sharpen up all those pencils. We're gonna write Rerun a speech to beat all speeches. Now let's get on it.
You think we can crack it?
If I get on it, believe me, it'll crack.
Where's Where's Raj? He's supposed to meet me with the speech. Class starts in 5 minutes.
He's still working on it.
You ask a guy to do your homework for you, the least he can do is have it on time.
Man, has Raj ever failed you?
No, but every teacher in school has.
Listen, just leave it to Raj, okay?
But I wanted to have time to look it over. I want to make sure it's good. After all, my name is on it.
I see there go the first bell. I'm gonna be late for class. Good luck, all right?
Hey, what's that name? Rerun. Hey, Rerun.
Hi, Rerun. I can't wait to see what your speech is all about.
Me neither. Excuse me, my groupie calls.
Oh.
Hey, man, what took you so long?
I just finished. It took me all night.
Wow, it must be good.
It makes its points. Here, good luck.
Thanks a lot, Popeye.
Freddie, you're already up. Were you going to start without me?
I was just pacing. I'm a little nervous.
No need to be. Class, our first speaker today will be Freddie Stubbs.
All right. Thank you very much.
And your topic is?
The topic of my speech is high school football. All right.
Settle down, class, settle down.
Yeah, settle down. Have a little class. High school football is a great game. All right. And playing it can teach you many things. You can learn the value of teamwork, leadership, and competition. Yeah. For most high school students, football is a wonderful experience. But football can also be harmful, especially if you're narrow-minded and immature like most of us.
Continue, Freddie.
We're not special just because we play football. Let's face it, any guy who can block and tackle is no better than anybody else. He's just a big lump.
Hey, who are you calling a lump, punk?
Hey, class. Continue, Freddie.
Some football players let the scream of the crowd drown out the whispers of their friends. And that's what happened to me. And
Keep going, Freddie.
and the rest of you turkeys.
Does anyone have any questions?
I have one.
What is it, Freddie?
Can you walk me home?
Shirley, check, please.
Dwayne, before you go, I just want to say I'm sorry for the way I've been acting.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry for the way I've been acting.
So am I, Rerun. I heard what happened in English today. An A on the speech and a D on delivery. That means you're off the football team.
It sure does.
You mad at Raj?
No, he did me a favor. I almost forgot who my friends were. I've been a no good, lousy, rotten, inconsiderate. Aren't you gonna stop me?
Only when you're wrong.
Yeah. As soon as I got on that football team, I changed. I don't know what got into me.
Eskimos calls it blubber.
I got it, Dwayne.
No, you don't have to.
Hey, it's the least I can do. Here, Shirley, keep the change.
Wow. 6 whole cents. What should I buy first?
Why don't you buy a new flea collar?
Will there be anything else?
Hey, Rerun, Raj just walked in.
Yeah, there is something else, Shirley. Tell Raj he's the best friend anybody ever had.
Okay.
Then tell him to order what he wants. On me. I hope he forgives me, Dwayne.
Let's see, there's 3 hamburgers, 2 chocolate marks, and 2 orders of french fries. And a piece of apple pie, 2 slices of pizza.
Wow, was he mad? I don't know if I would have forgiven you the way you forgave me.
Well, you forgave me for writing that speech.
Hey, well, that's what friends are for.
That's right.
No, you know what friends are for?
What?
Food. What you got in nice box?
Hi, y'all.
Come in and stay in.
Hi, Rerun. I thought your speech was terrific, and the cheerleaders learned a lot from it. We get a little stuck up sometimes, too.
Don't feel bad. Let's kiss and make up.
You're funny, Rerun.
So what's happening, Darlene?
Well, I just want to know if Rerun wanted to be a cheerleader again.
Hey, why not? Yeah, I think I can do that. Hit him high, hit him low, hit him where the daisies go. Kick him in the shin, kick him in the knee, kick him in the name of victory.
Earthquake!
Don't pay any attention to Dee. She's just making fun of you again.
Did anybody else feel that?
Come on, Rerun, you got it. Come on, Rerun.
Honey, get that ball.
Come on, Rerun. Dwayne, you losing. You better win it.
That little old dude.
Come on.
Right on in. You pay for the sodas.
Yeah.
Next. Anybody want to play for hamburgers?
Let's go. I'll wrestle you for my tippo, hippo.
You gotta be kidding, Shirley.
Does this look like a smile?
No, it looks like a garbage disposal.
Let's go.
All right, if you win, I'll tip you a quarter.
Okay.
If I win, I don't tip you anything.
You never tipped me anyway.
That's because I never had any money. I'm about to be rich and famous.
Oh, mm-hmm. Well, are you going to be the centerfold for this month's Fat Boy magazine?
No, I'm gonna be on TV doing commercials. I'm trying out tomorrow.
That's right, Shirley. He's doing one of those hamburger commercials.
Okay, Star, stick up your arms. And don't cheat either.
Let me get my elbow straight here first.
Watch it, fool. That's my thumb, sucker.
Hold still.
Come on.
You say go, Dwayne.
Go.
I wasn't ready.
Hand it over, Rover.
Shirley, pick up.
Okay.
Hey. What's happening?
Shirley just be Rerun arm wrestling.
Who asked you, Dwayne?
Oh, well, Raj did, see? He just walked in and said, hey, what's happening? And see, I said, Shirley just be Rerun arm
Why
wrestling.
don't you shut up, Dwayne?
Did Dee get her yet?
Oh, I haven't seen her. How's your uncle?
Oh, he's better. My mama called from Phoenix last night.
Your mama coming home soon?
I hope so, man. Taking care of Dee is like taking care of poison ivy.
It's worse, man. You can cure poison ivy.
There you go, Rerun.
Shirley,
I took my winnings in meat.
Hey, Shirley. Shirley, bring me an orange soda. Where have you been?
School. Buy me a soda.
I don't have any money to buy you a soda.
You got money. You had $1 on your dresser this morning.
That's my money. It was for lunch, and I spent it.
If I don't get orange soda fast, I'm gonna have one of my throat attacks and pass away. Uh-oh, here it comes. Help, orange.
Here, Dad, you drink this fast. Here.
Thank you. I believe I'm coming around.
Hey, well, finish that and let's get going. I got a lot of homework.
You said you were gonna help me rehearse my commercial tonight.
I will. Come over around 8.
Oh, you really think you got a chance for the part in that Bridgeburger commercial?
Chance? You've heard me sing, haven't you?
Uh-huh.
And you've seen me dance, right?
Uh-huh.
Well then, do I have a chance?
Uh-uh.
Do you have to sing and dance on that commercial?
Yeah, they want someone who can sing and dance, eating burgers on 50 bridges in 50 states.
Oh, man, you be traveling all over the country.
And make a fortune. Can you see me dancing on TV across the Golden Gate Bridge into San Francisco?
Yeah, and starting another earthquake.
Are you making fun of me being fat again?
You're not fat again. You were always fat.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's scrumdiddlyumptious. Get yourself a bridge burger and cross over to pleasure. That's a joke, Dwayne.
But what else you gonna do on the auditions, Rerun?
Well, after my big crossover joke, I'm gonna give him my big number.
What are you gonna do?
Roz, put on that record. Dwayne, you just sit there and watch. Now, just imagine this on television, getting people to buy a bridge burger. First, you take a piece of meat, then you boil it in some heat, then you shove it in a bun, but you've just begun the fun.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta get tomatoes and a few French fried potatoes, and you add them to our spice with our special sauce that's nice.
Yeah. Right.
Then you add a piece of lettuce. It's the best that they can get us.
Go ahead, Rerun. Yeah.
Then you eat, and then you eat, and then you eat. Yeah.
John, put that down and get over here. You have to be good when you go in there and you're not paying attention. There.
Why didn't you comb her hair before she came?
He is not a she. He is a he.
Well, she looks like a she to me.
Are you all together?
Are you?
Why couldn't you have left Dee at home, Raj?
Because I promised my mama I'd take her every place. She won't get in the way.
She better not ruin my chance at getting this job.
She won't. Don't worry.
Are you an actor?
Certainly, are you?
Oh, no, I'm with Rerun. He's the actor.
Oh, is he? How do you do? John Stevens. I just want to wish you all the luck in the world. I know we're both up for the same part.
You want to arm wrestle for it?
How droll. Have you ever done little theater?
He can't fit into a little theater.
classes?
No, I act by ear.
Well, I've studied the method under Strasberg. He's taught me to hide behind the character. My favorite role is Stanley Kowalski in Streetcar. Stella! Stella! What's your favorite role?
Tootsie.
John Stevens?
Oh, yes, here we are, sir. Come along, John. This is your turn.
Oh, yes. Well, I see that John has been in All in the Family, Happy Days. Laverne and Shirley had a bit part in The Omen and has done 3 commercials.
Yes, that's right.
Well, your credits are very impressive, but you've been seen too much. We're looking for a new face for television.
Then I'm your man.
You said new, not ugly.
Thank you very much.
But wait, he can work without his glasses. And...
I could pull my hair back.
I'm awfully sorry.
You should be.
Now, who is next?
Me. I'm Freddie Stubbs.
Oh? Oh, yes, yes. We got an application on you in the mail yesterday. Let's see, Stubbs. Fred. Oh, you know what? You didn't list your experience.
Oh, well, of course not. We understood that you wanted someone who hasn't had too much exposure. Well, Mr. Stubbs has limited his experience to the Broadway stage.
My favorite role is Stanley Kowalski in Streetcar. Stella! Oh, Stella, you. Oh, you dirty dog. Oh, stop. Oh, stop.
You've done no film work at all?
Well, he did a little thing called Jaws.
What part did you play in Jaws?
I was his main meal.
Well, you see, the actor that we're going to hire for this commercial will get to do the eating. You'll enjoy that.
If he enjoys this junk, he's a better actor than I thought.
D.
Raj.
What's in here anyway?
You have to excuse my little sister. She speaks but knows not what she said.
No. That's quite all right. Tell me, little girl, what do you think is in there?
Something that's supposed to be meat.
Mr. Reynolds, could you come out here, please? Suppose I were to tell you that that is all meat. 100% meat.
So?
That means that it's very good.
Oh, yeah? A jackass is 100% meat, but I don't see anybody standing in line to eat one.
Maybe we should go now. I'll take my little sister home, then you can interview Mr. Stubbs.
Bob Bridgeburger and cross over to pleasure.
Cross over to your chair and sit down, please.
Called me Mr. Claxton?
Yes. I want this little girl to meet Mr. Reynolds.
Well, who is Mr. Reynolds?
Who is Mr. Reynolds? Oh, who is Mr. Reynolds? Why, he is the president of Bridgeburger Incorporated.
President? First you take a piece of meat, then you brought it into me, then you shove it in a bun.
Shove it?
Yeah. You
shove it. No, we don't shove it. We never shove it. We place it carefully in a bun. Is this why you called me in here?
No. Look at her face. It is an advertising man's dream. That face could sell anything. I think that we should make that little girl Miss Bridgeburger.
Make her Miss Bridgeburger?
You're right. It's a terrible idea.
I love it.
Oh, so do I. Little girl, what is her name?
Oh, D. Thomas.
D. Thomas. Isn't that cute?
Lovely.
Little girl, how about it, little D?
My name is not D, it's D. And I don't want to be any Miss Bridgeburger.
But why not? You'll be as famous as Ronald McDonald and Rodney Allen Rippey. What's wrong with that?
They don't have to eat jackass meat.
Jackass meat?
No. It is not jackass meat. It is beef. 100% pure beef that we shove into those...
Shove?
course not. Young man, contingent upon a successful screen test, we are prepared to offer your little sister here a substantial amount of money.
Well, then, as her business manager of this highly talented young actress, I'm prepared to accept it.
Now, bear in mind, she will have to leave school, travel with a tutor to all 50 states in order to do commercials on 50 bridges across the nation.
Oh, that's fine. And if you wanted to jump off one or two, we can work that out, too.
But what about Rerun?
Who?
Me! I'm the actor. I'm the one she came with.
Unfortunately, that's the problem. You see, you're an actor. We want a personality. Now, could you get a hold of little Dee Dee's mommy or daddy so that we can sign the contracts?
Sure. Yeah.
My mama is away, and she ain't gonna sign any contracts to let me go out of school and travel around the country. And I don't want to anyway.
Look, Claxton, if the child doesn't want to...
The child will want to, and the child's mother will be here with the child this afternoon.
But by the time she gets home from Phoenix,
she'll be rising. Sings and everything. My mother will be here this afternoon. Now, what else?
Well, actually...
Good, dear. Really, really good. And if you want to stay that way, you better eat every hamburger they give you.
they said Mama had to come.
Hey, I'm handling your career. Let me worry about that.
By the time Mama finds out about this, you're gonna be in big trouble.
By the time Mama finds out about this, we're gonna be in big money, and Mama will be glad we did this.
Well, if she's gonna be so glad we did this, why don't you pick up the phone and call her?
Because I'm so positive she'll say it's okay. I don't want to waste the money on the call.
Well, if we're going to be so rich we can afford it, I'll look her up and call her.
You do, and my knuckles will do the walking. Hey!
Sandy Rollins.
What's happening?
Come on, we're gonna be late.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. If Dee wasn't there, you might have gotten a job.
No, you heard what the man said. He want a personality, not a real actor. Stella! Ooh,
Yeah, okay.
Stella! Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Hey, hurry up. We're late.
She's getting all dressed up.
Yeah.
You got the money?
Yeah, I got $10.
You promised her 15.
She'll do it for 10, then I owe her 5.
You promised me 2.
Here she comes.
This isn't going to work. She ain't going to look like my mama. We're all going to jail.
You look great, Mama.
Mama me my money, sucker. What is you looking at?
Looks like an oak tree.
I can't tell you what a wonderful daughter you have.
I know you can't.
Yes. Exactly how old is she?
Around 10.
Around 10? Is she 10 already?
Yes, she's 10.
And when is she going to be 11?
Next year, fool.
Yes. Mama certainly has a delightful sense of humor, does she not? Yeah, Dee will be 11 on September 17th.
That's perfect.
All right, are you ready, little darling?
I guess so.
Here we go.
All right, tape's rolling.
Quiet, everyone, now. We're going to try one. All right. And action. Action. Action, Dee. Action.
I don't know about any action. The man just told me to stand here and say the dumb words.
That's what action means. Just say the dumb words.
Dumb words? There are no dumb words, Claxton.
I know. Of course. All right, now go ahead, please.
Hi, I'm standing here on the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. And I can't think of a bridge without thinking of a bridge burger. But you don't think of bridge burgers, you eat them. Need ketchup.
Cut! Stop it. stop it. No. You shouldn't say that it needs ketchup.
Well, it does. I can't eat jackass meat without ketchup.
It is not jackass meat. It is beef. 100% beef. Now, if you want more ketchup, we'll get you more ketchup.
Ketchup?
Oh, here it is.
All right, now let's just pick it up from where she raises the bridge burger. Okay. Dee Dee, okay. Go, Dee Dee, go.
You didn't say action.
All right. Action.
But you don't think of bridge burgers, you eat them.
Cut, stop.
What I do wrong?
No, you dripped your gush out of the jackass burger. Burgy. A bridge burger.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it was better though with the ketchup.
Really? You like ketchup?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's get her a fresh bridge burger with extra ketchup on it. Get things moving, Claxton.
All right. And action.
But you don't think of bridge burgers, you eat them. I'm sick.
Cut, stop. You're sick?
Yeah.
From what?
Ketchup. I always get sick from ketchup.
Then why did you want ketchup on your little hamburger?
Because I love ketchup. It just makes me sick.
Mrs. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas!
Mama, go and see about your daughter.
Daughter? Oh, yes. Now, Dee? Now, this situation is... Hey, will you back off of me? Give me room. Now, hey, let me taste that sucker. Hey, these aren't bad at all.
They're lousy.
No, they're not. They're good. Now, see, the reason why they taste so bad to you is because you're always eating those bad hamburgers in cheap places. I done told you about that. And let me have another one of these.
I guess I'll try one.
Hey!
Huh?
Get one of your own. Those are mine.
Cut! That's a wrap. That was wonderful. I love it.
And I love it. And I love you.
Back off, turkey.
Would you excuse us for a moment, please? Mr. Reynolds, I have a wonderful idea.
What are you talking about?
Tell him, Claxton.
The scene between your mother and daughter was superb.
Oh, thank you. If you have the contracts handy now.
So what we want to do is we want to build a whole campaign on a series of commercials with a mother and a daughter.
Oh, great idea, pen. Who has a pen?
This way we appeal to both age groups.
Hey, love it. I love it. We're ready to travel at any time.
Unfortunately, your mother and sister don't really look enough alike.
Oh, we can work it out.
No, we have to search for a mother and daughter who look more alike.
Oh, come on now, but that's silly. Then you'll have to pay two people. Tell you what, use D and I'll take half the price.
I assure you that we're not worried about the $20,000.
Huh? $20,000?
Yes.
First you take a piece of meat, then you talking on the phone.
$20,000?
Thank you very much. It was very nice of you to come down.
But wait a
Goodbye
minute.
now.
Am I to understand you're going to pay the mother and the daughter $20,000 each?
Thank you very much.
Each?
Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Oh, Mr. Reynolds, I am so excited. I mean, the whole idea of a mother and daughter look-alike, eat-alike campaign, I love it.
Excuse me.
What do you want now?
Well, now, since you're looking for a mother and daughter that look alike, maybe you would like my older sister. She's the image of my older mother.
Not really.
Oh, older sister.
Yes, brother?
Oh, good grief. She's the image of her mother.
Amazing.
Give me my $20,000, fool.
She's perfect. She's perfect. Quick, go get the mother. Your mother, get her. I've got to see the two of them together, don't you understand?
You got it. You
get
got
her.
it. Go get Mom. Go get Mom.
What a stroke
Yeah,
of
Mom
luck.
will be right back in here
Hurry.
with her eyeglasses, her gray hair, and her coat. Here's Mom and Sis.
Hold it. We're gonna have all the money we need. I'm back in business.
What are you reading?
Listen, new unknown face wanted as spokesman.
For what?
One of those tire companies.
You could be the blimp.
Shut up, D. Go ahead, Rerun. What else does the ad say?
I'll get it. Hello? Oh, hi. I was out this afternoon. Oh, nothing much. Some company wanted to hire Miss Bridgeburger, and Raj was a genius.
You said it. Who is that?
And he dressed Rerun up in some old glasses, a funny wig, and an old dress to look just like you, Mama.
Mama? Hey, give me that phone.
Hang on, Mama. Raj probably wants to brag about it himself.
Isn't Dee cute the way she makes up stories, Mama? Of course she was making it up. Oh, okay. Dee, tell Mama you were making it up.
He's right. I was just making it up. Rerun didn't look like you at all. Shirley did, though.
The sun had just started its slow descent over the skyline of Los Angeles, painting the streets in hues of gold and orange, the kind of colors that made even the most hurried commuters pause for a moment to admire the city's splendor. In the heart of the city, nestled between a laundromat and a small video rental store that stubbornly refused to close despite the rise of streaming services, stood the quaint, neon-lit building of the Burger Queen. Its sign flickered intermittently, as if winking at passers-by, a beacon of greasy, indulgent comfort food for the weary souls of L.A. Rog, ever the ambitious entrepreneur and part-time dreamer, was perched on a stool behind the counter, meticulously polishing the stainless steel surfaces, a task he approached with almost religious devotion. Though the restaurant was quiet at this early hour, he anticipated the evening rush with a mixture of excitement and nervous energy, for the Burger Queen was not just any burger joint, it was his statement to the world, a symbol of the community he cherished, a place where laughter, gossip, and the smell of sizzling patties intertwined seamlessly. Outside, doors swung open with the usual creak, and Dwayne, Roger's best friend since childhood, burst in with his characteristic grin plastered across his face, hands stuffed into his pockets as if the secrets of the universe were hidden within them. "Rog! You won't believe what I just heard," he exclaimed, voice bouncing off the walls, carrying that unmistakable energy that had the power to simultaneously annoy and uplift everyone in the room. Rog looked up from his polishing, squinting against the late afternoon sun streaming through the windows, his brow furrowed. "Dwayne, if this is about another one of your schemes to get us on a reality TV show or start a dog-walking empire, I swear I'm not falling for it this time." Dwayne threw his hands up dramatically, as though Rog had personally insulted his very existence. "No, no, no, this is better. Way better. Word on the street is that the city council is looking for a new spot to host the annual food festival, and guess what? They're considering our block." Roger's heart skipped a beat, a mix of apprehension and exhilaration washing over him. The food festival was a big deal, a chance for the Burger Queen to shine beyond the local crowd, a chance to finally have the kind of recognition that only food critics, bloggers, and a swarm of hungry citizens could provide. But with opportunity came responsibility, and Rog knew that they were about to step into a whirlwind of pressure, expectation, and the inevitable chaos that Dwayne seemed to thrive on. As if on cue, the bell above the door jingled again, this time signaling the arrival of Dee, the no-nonsense yet fiercely loyal waitress who had become the backbone of the establishment. She had a clipboard clutched in one hand, and her expression carried that perfect balance of exhaustion and determination that only someone who truly loved their job could sustain. "Evening, boys," she said, dropping her bag on the counter with a thud. "You never guess what I found in the back office? Some old posters from the first food festival this city ever hosted. And guess what?" Roch, now intrigued despite himself, gestured for her to continue. Dee smirked, a glint of mischief in her eyes. "They featured a burger competition. And you know who won?" Roch leaned in, his curiosity piqued. Dee paused for dramatic effect, then pointed directly at him. "Your dad, Roch. He was the original Burger King of this block, long before anyone even thought of franchising burgers nationwide." The revelation hit Roch harder than he expected. His father's legacy, often whispered about in family anecdotes and fleeting memories of summer afternoons in the kitchen, suddenly felt tangible, almost like a map pointing toward something he had been unknowingly chasing all his life. For a moment, the noise of the city outside seemed to fade, leaving only the hum of the fryer, the faint scent of toasted buns, and the weight of history pressing gently against his shoulders. Dwayne, sensing the gravity of the moment, clapped him on the back with a grin that bordered on reverent. "Looks like you were destined for this, buddy. It's your turn now. The Burger Queen, the crown awaits." Roch took a deep breath, letting the anticipation simmer within him like the patties on the grill. The next few days promised to be a whirlwind of preparation, new recipes to perfect, posters to design, permits to secure, and the inevitable negotiations with suppliers who suddenly remembered how much they loved him when the word festival was mentioned. Outside, the streets were alive with the usual cacophony, the distant sirens, the laughter of teenagers skateboarding past, the occasional bark of a stray dog, and the comforting rumble of cars inching along the sunset-lit avenues. It was a city full of stories, and tonight, the Burger Queen was about to become one of them. Dee's clipboard suddenly made a sharp noise as she flipped through it. "We're going to need a plan," she said firmly, her eyes locking onto Roger's with an intensity that brooked no argument. "We can't just wing this. The festival crowd doesn't forgive mistakes. Last year, the food trucks caused a minor riot because of a missing ketchup supply. We can't be those people." Roch nodded, already mentally calculating the logistics, staffing, inventory, promotional strategies, and, most importantly, the menu. His father's original winning burger recipe had been lost somewhere in the depths of memory and old notebooks, but Roch was determined to reinvent it without losing the soul of what had made it legendary. Meanwhile, Dwayne had already begun pacing, brainstorming aloud in a flurry of ideas that included everything from a live burger flipping demonstration to a social media campaign featuring neon costumes and quirky hashtags. Roch couldn't help but smile, the kind of smile that meant he was both terrified and exhilarated at the same time. The trio spent the next few hours mapping out their strategy, scribbling down notes on napkins, piecing together a plan that was as ambitious as it was chaotic, yet underneath it all lay a deep-seated confidence. If anyone could turn a small neighborhood burger joint into a beacon of culinary delight, it was them. As dusk turned into night, the first customers of the evening began to trickle in, regulars, curious tourists, and even a local journalist who had heard rumors of something special brewing at the Burger Queen. Roch moved behind the counter with practiced ease, greeting everyone with a warmth that felt genuine, while Dee balanced plates and orders with precision, and Dwayne floated around with an infectious energy, answering questions and taking photos for their fledgling social media page. The smell of sizzling beef, melted cheese, and toasted buns filled the air, mingling with laughter, conversation, and the occasional cheer as someone's burger arrived perfectly stacked and steaming. Somewhere between the chaos and the camaraderie, Roch felt a profound sense of purpose. This wasn't just about burgers, or winning a festival, or even proving himself to the city. It was about creating a space where people could gather, connect, and experience joy in the simplest of pleasures. And as the neon sign outside flickered to life, casting a warm glow over the sidewalk, it felt like a promise, a beacon signaling that the Burger Queen was ready to step into a new chapter, one sizzling patty at a time. Little did they know, the challenges ahead would test not only their culinary skills but also the bonds of friendship, the limits of patience, and the true meaning of legacy. The first chapter of this journey had begun, and the city of Los Angeles, with all its chaos, charm, and unpredictability, was about to witness the rise of a new culinary queen. The next morning dawned with a crisp clarity, the kind that made the air feel alive with possibilities, and yet the streets of Los Angeles were already buzzing with activity, as if the city itself was conspiring to remind everyone of its relentless pace. Roch arrived at the Burger Queen earlier than usual, the hum of his car engine fading as he parked in the small lot behind the restaurant. The neon sign, now dormant in the morning light, seemed almost like a dormant crown waiting to be worn, and Roch felt an odd mixture of anticipation and trepidation as he pushed open the door. Inside, the smell of last night's cooking lingered faintly, mingling with the scent of freshly brewed coffee that Dee had already begun preparing, her movements efficient, almost ritualistic. "Morning," she said without looking up, her tone carrying the authority of someone who had inherited the unofficial title of restaurant manager. "We've got a lot to do if we want to impress the festival committee. I've already called the suppliers. Some of them think we're crazy for wanting fresh truffle oil on our burgers, but hey, they'll come around." Roch smiled faintly, grateful for Dee's unwavering dedication, which often balanced Dwayne's chaotic energy. Speaking of which, Dwayne arrived moments later, bursting through the door as if propelled by some invisible force. He carried a stack of flyers, a makeshift crown fashioned from aluminum foil, and an expression that suggested he had already solved the city's problems before breakfast. "Ladies and gentlemen," he announced dramatically, setting the flyers down on the counter with a flourish, "I present to you the marketing plan that will make the Burger Queen the crown jewel of this year's food festival." Roch glanced at Dee, who raised an eyebrow in silent skepticism. "Dwayne, unless that plan includes something edible, I don't see how it helps," she said dryly, flipping a page in her notebook. Dwayne, undeterred, began to lay out a series of elaborate schemes: burger eating contests, live music, neon signs, and even a suggestion that they dress in medieval costumes, complete with scepters and tiaras, to emphasize the queen aspect of their branding. Roch listened patiently, weighing each suggestion against the practicalities of running a busy restaurant, knowing that somewhere in Dwayne's madness lay a kernel of brilliance. After a long discussion that involved more laughter, eye-rolling, and sporadic bursts of genius than actual planning, the trio settled on a strategy that balanced showmanship with quality, understanding that while spectacle could attract attention, it was the food that would earn respect. The next step was testing the menu, an endeavor that required precision, creativity, and, most importantly, teamwork. Roch had spent countless nights experimenting with variations of his father's original recipe, tweaking spice levels, perfecting the bun-to-patty ratio, and balancing flavors in a way that honored tradition while embracing innovation. The morning passed in a blur of sizzling grills, clanging pots, and the occasional exclamation from Dee when something turned out particularly well, or disastrously wrong. By the afternoon, a small line had formed outside the restaurant, curious locals drawn by the scent of culinary ambition and the promise of a taste of something extraordinary. Roch greeted each customer personally, his hands deftly assembling burgers, his eyes scanning for feedback, and his mind already plotting the next tweak to achieve perfection. Dwayne flitted among the patrons, snapping photos, chatting up everyone, and ensuring that word of the Burger Queen spread like wildfire through social media channels, while Dee orchestrated the flow of orders, balancing speed with attention to detail. The hours passed in a rhythmic dance of effort and anticipation, and soon, word of mouth had begun to draw in journalists, bloggers, and even a few city council members curious about the buzz surrounding the small yet ambitious burger joint. Among them was Miss Valentina Hart, a renowned food critic whose reviews could make or break a restaurant overnight. She arrived with an entourage of assistants, cameras, and notebooks, her demeanor that of someone who had tasted the world and expected nothing less than excellence. Roger's pulse quickened as he personally prepared her order, ensuring that every ingredient was fresh, every condiment applied with precision, and every bun perfectly toasted. Dee observed silently from the side, her presence a steady reminder that preparation was everything, while Dwayne hovered nearby, attempting to charm the critic with his usual flair. When Miss Hart finally took a bite, the restaurant seemed to hold its collective breath. Her eyes narrowed, and for a moment, time itself appeared to pause, the sizzling fryers and chatter fading into a hushed anticipation. Then, a subtle smile appeared, almost imperceptible, but enough to send a wave of relief through the team. She scribbled notes quickly, taking another bite before nodding decisively. Rog exhaled slowly, a sense of accomplishment washing over him, but he knew better than to celebrate too early. The real test would be the food festival, where competition would be fierce, and expectations higher than ever. That evening, as the last customers drifted away and the neon sign flickered to life once more, the team gathered around the counter, exhausted yet exhilarated. Dwayne, ever the optimist, raised a mock toast with a soda cup. To the Burger Queen, may our reign be long, our patties juicy, and our customers eternally satisfied. Dee rolled her eyes, but a small smile betrayed her amusement, while Rog silently reflected on the journey so far. In the quiet that followed, punctuated only by the hum of the refrigerator and the distant sounds of the city, Rog felt the weight of responsibility and the thrill of opportunity intertwine. They had survived the first test, but greater challenges loomed on the horizon. The festival was just days away, and with it came new pressures, rival restaurants determined to maintain supremacy, unexpected logistical obstacles, and the unpredictable dynamics of a city that thrived on chaos as much as creativity. Yet beneath the stress and anticipation lay a deep, unshakable belief that the Burger Queen had something special, something that could capture the hearts and taste buds of all who encountered it. And as Rog wiped down the counter one final time, listening to the distant sirens and laughter drifting in from the streets, he realized that this was only the beginning. The coming days would test their ingenuity, their patience, and their courage, but they were ready, or at least as ready as anyone could be in a city that demanded constant adaptation and fearless ambition. Outside, the neon sign flickered once more, casting a warm glow over the sidewalk and signaling to the city that the Burger Queen was open for business, prepared to carve out its place in Los Angeles's culinary landscape. The night stretched on, carrying with it the promise of new opportunities, unexpected challenges, and the kind of stories that would one day be recounted with laughter, pride, and the undeniable aroma of a perfectly grilled burger. And somewhere in that warmth and anticipation, Rog, Dee, and Dwayne silently acknowledged that their lives were about to change in ways they could never have predicted, for the city had taken notice, and the Burger Queen was ready to claim its crown. The following morning arrived with a sense of urgency that seemed to pulse through the streets of Los Angeles like electricity. Rog was already at the Burger Queen, moving with a purposeful energy that came from long nights of preparation and the quiet, persistent knowledge that the food festival was looming dangerously close. Dee had arrived even earlier, carrying her clipboard like a shield and a sword all at once, ready to tackle a day that promised both chaos and opportunity. Dwayne, true to form, arrived mid-morning with a stack of brightly colored posters and a series of outrageous ideas that ranged from a mascot costume shaped like a giant burger to hosting a design-your-own-burger contest for children. Rog smiled faintly at his friend's enthusiasm, knowing that while some ideas bordered on madness, Dwayne had an uncanny ability to draw attention in ways that traditional marketing could never achieve. The first task of the day was inventory and kitchen inspection. Rog and Dee moved methodically through the restaurant, checking every ingredient, tasting sauces, and ensuring that each component was flawless. Dwayne, meanwhile, wandered around the dining area, testing the acoustics for the live music segment he was convinced would draw a crowd. As the morning progressed, the phone rang incessantly with inquiries from suppliers, journalists, and even a local radio station looking to do a live segment on the Burger Queen's preparation for the festival. Roger's hands moved deftly, balancing calls, orders, and preparations with the precision of a seasoned chef, while Dee kept meticulous notes on everything from bun quality to the temperature of the grill. By noon, a small team of temporary staff had arrived, recruited to help manage the expected influx of festival-related activity. Rog quickly ran through a briefing, emphasizing teamwork, attention to detail, and above all, the importance of maintaining the unique personality of the Burger Queen. The temporary staff listened with varying degrees of enthusiasm, some clearly skeptical of the rigorous standards imposed by Dee and the high expectations silently demanded by Rog. Dwayne, sensing an opportunity for spectacle, suggested they all wear matching crowns to emphasize the queenly theme, and after some initial resistance, even Dee agreed, though she insisted the crowns had to be practical and not interfere with kitchen work. As the afternoon wore on, the first real test came in the form of a surprise visit from a rival restaurant owner, Marcus Bell, who had established a chain of gourmet burger restaurants across the city and had long viewed the Burger Queen as a quaint but inconsequential competitor. Marcus arrived with a sly smile, accompanied by a team of his own staff, and immediately began questioning Rog about his preparations for the festival, hinting at the possibility of a formal complaint regarding health inspections and licensing. Rog remained calm, answering each question with measured politeness, though his mind raced with strategies to protect his fledgling empire. Dee stood firmly behind him, her presence a silent warning to Marcus that any attempt to intimidate would be met with equal force. Dwayne, oblivious to the tension, attempted to charm Marcus with the proposed festival mascot, only to be met with a polite but unmistakable look of disdain. The exchange ended with Marcus departing, but not without a parting remark that promised future challenges, leaving Rog with the uneasy realization that the path to recognition would be strewn with both expected and unforeseen obstacles. As evening approached, the restaurant prepared for a test run of the festival setup. Tables were rearranged, signage hung, and the lighting adjusted to create an inviting atmosphere for the eventual crowd. Rog, Dee, and Dwayne worked tirelessly, each moving in sync with the others, their shared purpose transforming the chaos of preparation into a coordinated dance of efficiency and creativity. Outside, the streets buzzed with the usual activity, but now there was a new element, a sense of anticipation that seemed to ripple through the neighborhood, drawing the attention of passers-by who stopped to peer through the windows at the organized frenzy inside. The aroma of sizzling burgers wafted onto the sidewalk, enticing curious onlookers and generating a small, spontaneous line of eager customers even before official opening hours. Rog welcomed each patron with warmth, watching closely as reactions to the menu and the festival-themed atmosphere unfolded. Dee moved with practiced grace, balancing orders, and ensuring that each dish met the high standards she demanded, while Dwayne flitted among customers, capturing candid photos and encouraging social media engagement in a manner that was both chaotic and remarkably effective. As the night deepened, the trio gathered around the counter, exhausted yet exhilarated. They reviewed the day's progress, noted areas that needed adjustment, and began to envision the final steps necessary for a successful festival debut. It was clear that attention to detail, creativity, and unshakable teamwork would be essential in the coming days. Just as they were concluding their debrief, the phone rang, cutting through the comm with an urgent tone. Rog answered, immediately recognizing the voice of the festival organizer on the other end. "Rog, we've had a last-minute change," the organizer said, her voice brisk but tinged with excitement. "Due to scheduling conflicts, your booth will be front and center. You have maximum exposure, which is fantastic, but it also means everything must be flawless. Are you ready? Roger's mind raced, weighing the implications of the announcement. Front and center meant more visibility, greater opportunity, but also increased scrutiny and pressure. Yes, he replied, voice steady despite the adrenaline coursing through him. We'll be ready. The conversation ended, leaving the team with a mixture of exhilaration and apprehension. Dee immediately began drafting a detailed checklist for final preparations, while Dwayne sketched out potential crowd engagement activities. Roch stood quietly for a moment, taking in the gravity of the situation. The festival would test every skill they had, from culinary expertise to operational efficiency, and the margin for error was virtually non-existent. As the night wore on, the restaurant emptied, leaving only the three of them in the soft glow of the neon sign. They sat together, sharing a quiet meal, reflecting on the journey so far, and silently acknowledging the challenges ahead. Outside, Los Angeles continued its restless dance of lights, traffic, and human energy, oblivious to the small but determined team within the Burger Queen who were preparing to step into the spotlight. The city was alive, and the stage was set. The next chapter of their story promised triumph, tension, and the kind of unforgettable moments that would define not just the Burger Queen, but the people who brought it to life. Somewhere in their anticipation, Roch felt a deep sense of purpose and an unshakable confidence. They had prepared, they had strategized, and they had strengthened the bonds of friendship and determination that would carry them forward. The coming days would be demanding, but together, they were ready to face whatever challenges the festival and the city threw their way. The Burger Queen, with all its quirks, charm, and culinary promise, was about to make its mark. And as the neon sign flickered against the night sky, it seemed almost to whisper a promise: greatness awaited, and the reign of the Burger Queen was only just beginning. Morning arrived with a sense of urgency that carried a subtle electricity through the streets of Los Angeles, the kind that made even the most jaded commuters feel a pulse of anticipation as they navigated through traffic and the usual cacophony of the city. Roch arrived at the Burger Queen early, the first rays of sunlight reflecting off the glass windows, casting an ethereal glow over the polished stainless steel counters. Dee was already there, clipboard in hand, checking the inventory and meticulously inspecting each ingredient to ensure nothing would fail under the pressure of the upcoming food festival. Dwayne burst through the door a few minutes later, wearing a t-shirt emblazoned with a giant burger logo, holding an armful of balloons and confetti in a self-proclaimed festival trial run that immediately elicited a mixture of laughter and exasperation from Dee. "We're going to need a sign that tells people this isn't just any burger joint, it's a royal experience," he declared, tossing a handful of confetti onto the counter. Roch shook his head with a faint smile, knowing that Dwayne's enthusiasm, while chaotic, was often the spark that set their publicity aflame. Today, however, preparation was more critical than spectacle. With only days left before the festival, every action, every decision had consequences. Roch began the morning by perfecting the kitchen workflow, ensuring that the team could handle both peak demand and the unexpected without sacrificing quality. Dee supervised the staff with an unwavering gaze, noting where improvements were necessary and making adjustments with precision. Dwayne, meanwhile, continued his attempts at creative marketing, decorating the dining area with banners and crafting an improvised throne for their Burger Queen mascot, a gesture that, though ridiculous, brought a surprising amount of charm and attention. The lunch rush arrived earlier than expected, with regular customers mingling with new faces, curious about the buzz surrounding the restaurant. Roch moved behind the counter like a conductor guiding a symphony, flipping patties, assembling burgers, and directing staff with an efficiency born of countless hours of practice. Dee monitored every order, ensuring the precision and consistency that had become their trademark, while Dwayne entertained the guests, snapping photos, and posting live updates on social media. The combination of high-quality food, meticulous service, An infectious energy drew more attention than anticipated, and by mid-afternoon, the line stretched out the door. It was a clear sign that their preparations were working, yet Roch knew this was just a simulation, a microcosm of the festival chaos to come. As the lunch crowd dissipated, Roch gathered Dee and Dwayne for a quick strategy session. "The festival is going to be bigger than anything we've faced," he said, his tone measured but serious. "We have to think about timing, staffing, and presentation. One slip, and our reputation could be at stake." Dee nodded, already making notes, while Dwayne bounced on his heels, full of ideas and solutions, some practical, some fantastical. "I've got it all covered," Dwayne said with unwavering confidence. "Live music, themed costumes, a burger eating contest for kids, and maybe even a surprise celebrity guest." Roch couldn't help but laugh softly. Dwayne's ideas were audacious, and while not all were feasible, some carried that unpredictable magic that could elevate the festival experience beyond mere burgers. The team spent the next few hours refining the menu, testing new variations of sauces, experimenting with unconventional toppings, and rehearsing the assembly line to ensure flawless execution. Roch revisited his father's old recipes, looking for inspiration and subtle touches that could connect the past to the present, a culinary bridge that honored tradition while embracing innovation. Dee meticulously documented each adjustment, while Dwayne attempted to film a promotional video using a borrowed camera, narrating in exaggerated tones that alternated between comedy and drama. As evening approached, the restaurant received a surprise visit from a food blogger, Lila Martinez, whose popularity on social media had grown exponentially. Her presence brought a new level of pressure, yet also an opportunity for exposure. Roch personally prepared her order, assembling a burger with painstaking care, ensuring that every ingredient was fresh, every sauce perfectly balanced, and the presentation impeccable. Dee observed from the sidelines, her critical eye monitoring every move, while Dwayne tried to distract Lila with an impromptu tour of the kitchen, emphasizing the theatrics of burger flipping and ingredient selection. Lila took her first bite, pausing thoughtfully, then breaking into a smile that radiated approval. She scribbled notes and captured photos, clearly impressed by the dedication, creativity, and quality that emanated from every aspect of the Burger Queen. Her presence, combined with the social media buzz Dwayne had cultivated, began to attract local journalists and city officials who were eager to witness firsthand the preparations for the festival. By nightfall, the team gathered around the counter, exhausted but energized by the day's achievements. The lessons learned, minor missteps, and successes were all valuable experience for the challenges ahead. Roch felt a surge of pride, tempered with the understanding that the upcoming festival would be a test not just of culinary skill, but of endurance, teamwork, and creativity. As the city outside carried on with its constant rhythm, cars honking, pedestrians chatting, and the occasional dog barking, the trio reflected on the journey that had brought them here. They were no longer just running a neighborhood burger joint, they were stewards of a legacy, charged with bringing the Burger Queen to prominence in a city that demanded excellence. The night deepened, yet the neon sign of the Burger Queen continued to flicker gently, a symbol of hope, ambition, and the promise of a new chapter. In the quiet moments, Roch felt a profound connection to his father, whose legacy had inspired this venture, and to his friends, whose loyalty and creativity fueled every success. The challenges ahead were formidable, but within the walls of the Burger Queen, there was laughter, dedication, and a shared vision that nothing could undermine. As they closed for the night, securing the doors and checking the lights, Roch felt a mixture of excitement and resolve. The festival was imminent, the competition fierce, and the expectations high, yet he knew they had prepared as best as possible. The coming days would test their skills, patience, and creativity, but together, they were ready. Outside, Los Angeles continued its restless dance, the city alive with energy, stories, and possibilities. Within the Burger Queen, a different kind of energy simmered, one of anticipation, determination, and the unwavering belief that they were ready to claim their place in the culinary landscape. The journey had begun, and every patty flipped, every burger assembled, and every smile shared with a customer brought them closer to their moment in the spotlight. Somewhere in that quiet reflection, Roche understood that success would demand more than skill, it would demand heart, courage, and an unbreakable bond between friends united by a shared dream. And as the neon sign glowed against the night sky, the Burger Queen stood ready to shine, to take its place in the hearts and taste buds of all who would come to witness its rise. The morning of the festival approached with a blend of exhilaration and tension, as if the very air carried the weight of anticipation. Roche arrived at the Burger Queen before dawn, the streets still wrapped in a soft prelude of fog and faint city noises, the kind that hinted at both possibility and challenge. Dee was already there, clipboard in hand, running through an exhaustive checklist of ingredients, equipment, and staff assignments, each item meticulously ticked off or annotated with a note to revisit. Dwayne arrived a few minutes later, his energy practically radiating through the quiet room, carrying an oversized bag of promotional material, including a series of foam crowns for the team and a banner that read, "Long live the Burger Queen." He waved it triumphantly as if it were a royal standard, eliciting a mixture of exasperation and amusement from Dee, who could not fathom how one man could inject chaos into preparation and yet somehow improve morale. Roche smiled faintly, taking a deep breath as he surveyed the kitchen and dining area, imagining the festival crowd that would soon flood their booth. Every detail mattered, the perfect sear on a patty, the precise layering of toppings, the speed and efficiency of service, and failure was not an option. The first order of the day was a final menu rehearsal. Roche had perfected several variations of the signature burger, incorporating subtle touches that honored his father's original recipe while introducing a modern twist designed to impress the discerning palates of festival-goers and critics alike. Dee monitored each plate with a keen eye, adjusting seasoning, timing, and presentation until every dish met her exacting standards. Dwayne, meanwhile, roamed the dining area, testing his proposed engagement strategies, a live music segment featuring local musicians, a mini-stage for burger eating contests, and even a spontaneous photo booth for visitors to capture their royal dining experience. As the morning progressed, deliveries arrived in a steady stream, fresh produce, premium buns, specialty sauces, and a last-minute shipment of locally sourced truffle oil. Roche and Dee coordinated the arrivals, inspecting every crate, while Dwayne directed staff in the rapid setup of festival-ready presentation areas. By midday, the first visitors trickled in, curious locals drawn by the social media buzz and the tantalizing scent of sizzling beef and toasted buns. Roche greeted each patron personally, ensuring orders were executed flawlessly, while Dee maintained an eagle-eyed supervision of the kitchen. Dwayne moved fluidly among the crowd, snapping candid photos and encouraging social media engagement, his boundless energy a catalyst for both excitement and laughter. The day unfolded in a rhythm of organized chaos. Patrons sampled burgers, staff managed orders with precision, and Roche continually refined the workflow, anticipating bottlenecks and improvising solutions. Dee's meticulous planning prevented errors, while Dwayne's enthusiasm generated organic publicity and an infectious sense of fun. The Burger Queen's booth quickly became a hub of activity, drawing the attention of festival organizers, journalists, and city council members eager to witness the rise of a small neighborhood establishment poised to make a significant impact. Among the festival-goers was Marcus Bell, the owner of a chain of gourmet burger restaurants, who appeared unannounced to gauge the competition. His presence cast a subtle tension over the team, yet Roche remained composed, demonstrating professionalism and hospitality even as his mind calculated strategy and response to any potential interference. Dee remained alert, silently guarding against any disruption, while Dwayne, oblivious to tension, continued with his theatrics, charming patrons, and ensuring that the atmosphere remained celebratory. The crowd swelled as the afternoon progressed, each satisfied customer acting as a living advertisement for the Burger Queen. The signature burger, perfected through countless trials, became a highlight of the festival, with lines forming for tastings and photos capturing the bustling, vibrant scene. Roche observed the dynamic with a quiet pride, understanding that the team's efforts, preparation, and collaboration had transformed a modest burger joint into a centerpiece of festival activity. As the sun dipped toward the horizon, casting long shadows across the bustling festival grounds, Roch, Dee, and Dwayne convened for a brief strategy session amidst the ongoing operations. "We've done well," Roch said, his voice steady but carrying a quiet intensity, "but the evening crowd will test us more than ever. We need to maintain quality, speed, and hospitality simultaneously. Any slip could affect our reputation." Dee nodded, adjusting her notes and reaffirming staff positions, while Dwayne enthusiastically outlined plans for evening engagement, including additional live music segments and crowd participation activities. As night fell, the festival's atmosphere transformed into a vibrant celebration of food, community, and performance. The Burger Queen's booth glowed with the warmth of neon signs and string lights, drawing attention from far across the festival grounds. Patrons continued to arrive, some returning for second tastings, others drawn by word-of-mouth recommendations, while journalists and bloggers documented the unfolding success with photos, interviews, and live updates. Roche worked tirelessly behind the counter, ensuring each burger met their high standards, while Dee monitored service flow, and Dwayne navigated the crowd, capturing moments and orchestrating engagement that amplified the restaurant's visibility. Despite exhaustion, the team's spirits remained high, fueled by the palpable excitement surrounding their efforts. At one point, the festival organizer approached, complimenting Roch on the flawless execution and noting that the Burger Queen had set a new standard for both presentation and quality. The acknowledgement validated the months of preparation, late nights, and countless trials that had culminated in this day. Yet, amid the accolades and excitement, Roch knew that vigilance remained essential. Competitors, logistical challenges, and the unpredictable dynamics of the festival environment required constant attention. As the evening deepened, the team observed the impact of their efforts, satisfied customers, social media engagement, and the unmistakable sense that the Burger Queen had become not just a food destination but a symbol of creativity, dedication, and community spirit. Outside, the streets of Los Angeles buzzed with energy, the city's vibrant rhythm reflecting the unfolding success within the Burger Queen. Neon signs flickered against the night sky, casting a warm glow over the crowd, while the scent of sizzling burgers mingled with laughter, music, and the faint hum of ongoing festivities. Within the restaurant, Roch, Dee, and Dwayne shared a quiet moment of reflection, acknowledging the significance of their achievement. The food festival had presented both challenge and opportunity, and they had met it with skill, determination, and creativity. Their efforts had transformed a neighborhood burger joint into a centerpiece of culinary celebration, and the experience had strengthened their bond, sharpened their skills, and reaffirmed their vision. As the night wound down and the final festival-goers departed, the team gathered around the counter, exhausted but exhilarated. They shared a modest meal, recounting highlights, and laughing at the small mishaps that had occurred. Roch felt a profound sense of accomplishment, tempered by awareness that the journey was far from over. The challenges, opportunities, and unpredictability of both the festival and the city remained ahead, but the foundation had been laid. The Burger Queen had demonstrated its potential, and the promise of future success shimmered like the neon glow outside. In the quiet aftermath, Roch reflected on the journey, recognizing the dedication, creativity, and unshakable teamwork that had brought them here. Dee and Dwayne, each in their own way, had contributed to the triumph, proving that a shared vision, tempered with skill and imagination, could overcome even the most daunting challenges. The festival had been more than a test, it had been a declaration. The Burger Queen had arrived, ready to claim its place in the hearts and taste buds of Los Angeles. And as the neon sign flickered against the quiet night, it seemed to promise that the journey was only just beginning, with countless adventures, challenges, and triumphs still awaiting the team in the vibrant city they called home. The morning after the festival dawned with a quiet intensity that seemed almost unnatural, as if the city itself were holding its breath in anticipation of the next move. Roch arrived at the Burger Queen, the streets still damp from a brief overnight drizzle, and the air carried the faint smell of wet asphalt mixed with the lingering scent of freshly baked bread from the bakery next door. Dee was already there, clipboard in hand, conducting what could only be described as a post-festival audit. Every ingredient was checked, every piece of equipment inspected, and every note from the previous day's chaos meticulously reviewed. Dwayne arrived soon after, still energized from the success of the festival, carrying a tote bag filled with leftover promotional materials, flyers, and an assortment of novelty items that somehow managed to double as both souvenirs and conversation starters. "The festival was incredible," he said, bouncing on the balls of his feet, "but we can't rest. We need to capitalize on the momentum, expand our reach, and ensure that the Burger Queen becomes a household name." Roch nodded thoughtfully, aware that the festival had opened doors they had not even imagined. The next challenge was clear: how to maintain the surge of attention, how to convert casual visitors into loyal customers, and how to protect the integrity of the brand while expanding their presence. The morning's first task was inventory replenishment and quality control. Dee guided temporary staff in unpacking new shipments of ingredients, testing freshness, and ensuring that every element of the menu met their rigorous standards. Roch supervised the kitchen workflow, introducing slight adjustments to accommodate higher efficiency without compromising taste. Dwayne, meanwhile, moved among the dining area, brainstorming promotional events, community engagement, and potential collaborations with local businesses to maintain visibility. By midday, regular customers had returned, eager to share their festival experiences and taste more of the burgers that had garnered acclaim. Journalists and bloggers began to circulate once again, documenting the post-festival operations and interviewing staff about the success story that had captivated the city. The dynamic inside the Burger Queen was a blend of methodical precision and energetic spontaneity, with Roch ensuring consistency, Dee safeguarding quality, and Dwayne providing flair and connectivity with the outside world. As the lunch rush intensified, a new challenge emerged in the form of unexpected competition. Marcus Bell, the owner of the rival gourmet burger chain, had apparently taken note of the Burger Queen's success and decided to make a strategic move, sending a team to open a temporary pop-up near their location, attempting to siphon off customers with aggressive promotions and flashy displays. Roch observed the situation with measured concern, knowing that maintaining their competitive edge would require both creativity and strategic thinking. Dee quickly adjusted staffing and workflow to handle the potential influx and redirected the team's focus toward impeccable service and culinary excellence, emphasizing that quality and reputation could not be compromised. Dwayne, ever the opportunist, saw Marcus's move as a challenge to be met with humor and showmanship. He initiated impromptu games, interactive demonstrations, and social media challenges that not only engaged the customers but also subtly highlighted the Burger Queen's authenticity and community spirit. The combination of strategy, adaptability, and charisma proved effective. Patrons remained loyal, many openly expressing support for the Burger Queen, appreciating both the quality of the food and the sense of community fostered within the restaurant. By late afternoon, the immediate threat from the rival pop-up had diminished, leaving the team with a renewed sense of confidence and a deeper understanding of the importance of resilience in the face of competition. As the evening approached, Roch gathered Dee and Dwayne for a brief debrief. Today showed us that success is not just about cooking good food, he said, his voice calm but authoritative. It's about adaptability, strategy, and the ability to connect with our customers on a level that competitors can't match. We've built more than a restaurant, we've built a brand, a community, and a legacy. But we have to keep moving forward. Complacency is the enemy. Dee nodded in agreement, already noting areas for refinement, including inventory management, staff scheduling, and small improvements in kitchen efficiency. Dwayne, full of boundless energy, proposed new ideas for events, collaborations, and digital campaigns to maintain the public's attention and engagement. The night settled over the city, and the neon sign of the Burger Queen glowed softly, casting a warm, inviting light over the sidewalk. Inside, the team shared a quiet moment, reflecting on the journey thus far. The challenges they had faced, from preparation, staffing, and menu innovation to unexpected rivalries, had strengthened their skills and their resolve. Roch felt a profound connection to his father's legacy, understanding that the restaurant was not merely a business but a continuation of a dream, a testament to dedication, creativity, and friendship. Dee's precision and unwavering commitment ensured that the foundation of the restaurant remained solid, while Dwayne's charisma and innovative thinking provided the spark that captured attention and inspired engagement. Together, they formed a balance of order and energy, tradition and innovation, that had become the hallmark of the Burger Queen. As the night deepened and the streets outside quieted, the team prepared for the days ahead, knowing that the path of growth and recognition would be both exhilarating and challenging. The city of Los Angeles, with its vibrancy, unpredictability, and relentless pace, would continue to test their limits, but the team was ready. They had proven themselves capable of handling pressure, delighting customers, and standing strong against competition. And within the walls of the Burger Queen, the bonds of friendship, dedication, and shared vision glowed brighter than ever, promising that the journey was far from over. The coming weeks would require creativity, resilience, and tireless effort, but the foundation had been laid, and the promise of future triumphs shimmered in the neon light. Roch, Dee, and Dwayne, united by purpose and strengthened by experience, were poised to write the next chapter of the Burger Queen's story, one sizzling burger and one satisfied customer at a time. And as the night carried on, the city seemed to whisper its approval, hinting that the best was yet to come, that greatness was not just a possibility but an inevitability for those willing to work, adapt, and dream together. The following morning broke with a calm that contrasted sharply with the frenetic energy that had dominated the past week. Roch arrived at the Burger Queen, the streets still carrying the remnants of early morning mist, the city's hum muted under a sky streaked with pale sunlight. Dee was already present, clipboard in hand, inspecting each station and meticulously reviewing schedules and inventory. Dwayne arrived moments later, carrying a large bundle of colorful aprons and a stack of promotional flyers, his grin as wide as ever and his energy seemingly undiminished by the previous day's exertions. "We've got to keep the momentum going," he declared, tossing the flyers across the counter. "Today's about community outreach. People need to know that the Burger Queen isn't just a restaurant, it's an experience, a way of life, a crown of culinary perfection." Dee shot him a measured look, part amusement, part exasperation, as she adjusted the placement of some condiments on the prep line. "Focus on tangible results, Dwayne. Creativity is good, but efficiency, quality, and consistency are what will sustain us long-term." Roch nodded in agreement, understanding that both perspectives were essential. Dee's precision ensured stability, while Dwayne's flamboyance attracted attention and interest. The morning passed in a flurry of preparation and minor experimentation. Roch refined burger recipes further, testing subtle variations in seasoning, bun texture, and condiment ratios. Dee supervised temporary staff, ensuring that their performance met the rigorous standards required for the continued success of the restaurant. Dwayne roamed the dining area and kitchen, improvising ways to engage customers and staff, from small games to impromptu social media updates. By midday, the restaurant began to see a steady influx of patrons. Local residents, festival attendees, and curious newcomers lined up, drawn by the buzz created from previous festival success. Roch personally greeted each customer, ensuring that service and quality remained impeccable. He monitored efficiency and accuracy, making swift adjustments as necessary, while Dwayne's constant presence in the crowd generated an infectious sense of excitement and engagement. Mid-afternoon brought an unexpected challenge, a sudden delivery of spoiled ingredients from one of their longtime suppliers. They immediately assessed the situation and called for the replacement shipment, while Roch recalibrated the kitchen workflow to accommodate the shortage without affecting service. Dwayne, seeing an opportunity, initiated a small improvisational promotion to keep customers entertained during the minor delay, using humor and interactive storytelling to maintain engagement. The ability of the team to adapt quickly prevented potential disaster and highlighted their synergy under pressure. Patrons were largely unaware of the near mishap, enjoying their meals and the lively atmosphere created by the trio's coordinated effort. By late afternoon, the replacement ingredients arrived, verified for quality, and seamlessly integrated into the day's operations. The experience reinforced the importance of contingency planning and teamwork, cementing confidence in their ability to manage unexpected crises. As evening approached, the Burger Queen's social media presence began to surge. Dwayne had organized a live streaming session showcasing the preparation of their signature burgers, providing both entertainment and insight into their meticulous process. Patrons engaged actively, sharing posts, commenting, and interacting with the team in real time, further amplifying their visibility and reinforcing their reputation as both a culinary destination and a community hub. The restaurant's reputation grew exponentially as a result, attracting the attention of local influencers and small business collaborators, eager to associate with the burgeoning brand. As night fell, the team convened for a reflection and planning session, reviewing successes, challenges, and opportunities from the day. Roch emphasized the need for continuous improvement, balance between operational excellence and creative expression, and the strategic importance of leveraging their growing presence in the city. Dee contributed her observations on efficiency, highlighting areas for potential optimization, while Dwayne outlined additional engagement strategies and promotional initiatives. The discussion, though focused and pragmatic, carried a palpable energy of possibility, a shared understanding that their efforts were beginning to yield tangible recognition and influence. The streets outside were alive with city lights, traffic, and the distant hum of nightlife, mirroring the energy within the Burger Queen. The neon sign above the entrance glowed steadily, symbolizing both achievement and aspiration, a beacon to passers-by and patrons alike. In the quiet moments between activities, Roch reflected on the path that had brought them here, the early mornings, long nights, careful experimentation, and the synergy of friendship, skill, and vision that had enabled the Burger Queen to evolve from a neighborhood eatery into a focal point of culinary innovation and community engagement. Dee's precision and attention to detail ensured that the foundation remained unshakable, while Dwayne's creativity and charisma amplified their reach and influence. Together, they represented a balance of order and inspiration, discipline and showmanship, that had become the defining characteristic of the Burger Queen. The day's challenges and successes had reinforced their collective resilience and adaptability, traits that would be essential in navigating the increasingly competitive and unpredictable landscape of the city's culinary scene. As the team prepared to close for the night, they shared a quiet meal, savoring the moment of accomplishment and camaraderie. Roch felt a deep sense of satisfaction, tempered with awareness that the journey was far from complete. The city, with its vibrancy, unpredictability, and relentless pace, continued to demand their best. Yet, within the walls of the Burger Queen, the bonds of friendship, determination, and shared purpose glowed with clarity and strength, promising that whatever challenges lay ahead could be met with skill, creativity, and unity. The neon sign outside flickered gently, casting a warm glow over the sidewalk, as if acknowledging the team's dedication and signaling that the Burger Queen's ascent was only just beginning. In that glow, Rog, Dee, and Dwayne recognized a silent promise that their story, marked by innovation, perseverance, and the joy of shared achievement, would continue to unfold, with each burger served, each customer delighted, and each creative endeavor undertaken bringing them closer to their vision of culinary excellence and community connection. The journey was ongoing, the challenges persistent, and the possibilities limitless, yet the foundation was strong, the team prepared, and the future bright. The dawn of the new day brought with it an unusual quiet, the city of Los Angeles still wrapped in the residual hush of early morning, punctuated only by the distant hum of traffic and the occasional siren. Rog arrived at the Burger Queen earlier than usual, the faint smell of rain-soaked pavement mingling with the aroma of freshly baked buns from the neighboring bakery. Dee was already inside, clipboard in hand, systematically reviewing the day's schedule and checking inventory with a meticulousness that had become her signature. Dwayne arrived moments later, carrying a large bundle of brightly colored flyers and a small whiteboard, his energy unabated despite the past week's whirlwind of festival activities and challenges. "We have a window today to solidify our next phase," Dwayne said enthusiastically, setting down the materials. "It's time to leverage the buzz, expand outreach, and ensure the Burger Queen becomes a household name across the city." Dee shot him a look of both amusement and mild exasperation. "Remember, strategy must be practical," she cautioned. "Visibility alone won't sustain us. We need to focus on operations, service, and maintaining quality." Rog nodded in agreement, balancing the two perspectives as he moved toward the prep area to begin reviewing recipes and kitchen workflows. The first task of the day was a review and refinement of the menu. Rog tested several variations of their signature burgers, adjusting seasoning ratios, layering sequences, and cooking times to achieve the perfect balance of taste, texture, and visual appeal. Dee supervised each step, providing real-time feedback and ensuring that all changes met their exacting standards. Dwayne, meanwhile, set up a small demonstration area in the dining space, experimenting with interactive presentations to engage visitors and social media followers, his antics drawing curious glances from early patrons. By late morning, regular customers began trickling in, their presence a combination of loyalty and curiosity, eager to experience the latest innovations at the Burger Queen. Rog greeted each customer personally, monitoring reactions to new menu items and gathering informal feedback. Dee ensured that service remained flawless and efficient, while Dwayne captured photos, conducted impromptu interviews, and encouraged online engagement, blending entertainment with marketing. Around midday, a logistical challenge emerged when a delivery of specialty ingredients arrived damaged, threatening to disrupt their carefully planned menu items. Dee immediately coordinated with the supplier to replace the shipment, while Rog recalibrated kitchen operations to minimize disruption. Dwayne, ever opportunistic, used the moment to engage patrons with interactive storytelling and live demonstrations, transforming a potential setback into a unique customer experience. The day progressed with a rhythm of controlled chaos, each team member operating in their domain yet maintaining constant communication and collaboration. Patrons were largely unaware of the minor disruptions, enjoying their meals and the lively atmosphere, while social media engagement continued to rise, amplified by Dwayne's efforts and the ongoing enthusiasm of satisfied customers. By mid-afternoon, local media had taken notice of the Burger Queen's growing reputation, sending reporters and photographers to document the operations and interview staff. Rog managed these interactions with composure, highlighting their commitment to quality, creativity, and community engagement. Dee maintained operational oversight, ensuring that media attention did not compromise service, while Dwayne orchestrated demonstrations, games, and interactive moments to enhance both in-person and digital engagement. As evening approached, a surprise visit from Marcus Bell's representatives added another layer of tension. The rival restaurant chain sought to gauge the Burger Queen's strategies and potentially undermine their competitive advantage. Roach handled the encounter with professionalism and tact, maintaining their integrity and focus, while Dee and Dwayne ensured that the team's performance remained seamless and that patrons remained oblivious to the underlying tension. The night air grew cooler, and the neon sign above the restaurant glowed brighter against the dimming sky, drawing in curious pedestrians and festival-goers seeking a taste of the acclaimed burgers. Roach, Dee, and Dwayne moved in synchrony, each contributing their unique skills to sustain high-quality service, create engaging experiences, and reinforce the Burger Queen's growing reputation as both a culinary destination and a community hub. By late evening, the team paused briefly to reflect on the day's achievements and challenges. Roach emphasized the importance of continued refinement, operational efficiency, and customer engagement, while Dee provided detailed notes on areas for improvement in workflow, inventory management, and service consistency. Dwayne outlined potential marketing initiatives, collaborations, and events to maintain visibility and excitement in the coming weeks. In the quiet moments before closing, the team shared a sense of accomplishment, tempered with awareness of the ongoing work required to sustain and expand their success. The city outside continued its restless rhythm, yet within the Burger Queen, a sense of calm determination prevailed, bolstered by shared vision, experience, and dedication. The neon sign flickered gently, casting a warm glow that symbolized both their achievements and the promise of future growth. Roach reflected on the journey, recognizing that the restaurant's success had been built on a foundation of friendship, creativity, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Dee's precision and strategic oversight ensured stability, while Dwayne's charisma and innovative thinking amplified the reach and impact of their efforts. Together, they represented a dynamic balance of tradition and innovation, order and energy, that had become the hallmark of the Burger Queen. The day had reinforced lessons in adaptability, teamwork, and customer engagement, demonstrating that resilience and creativity were as critical as culinary skill in navigating the competitive landscape of the city's food scene. As the final customers departed and the doors were secured, the team shared a quiet meal, savoring the achievements of the day and the camaraderie that had sustained them through challenges and triumphs alike. Roach felt a profound sense of purpose, understanding that each burger served, each satisfied customer, and each creative initiative contributed to a larger story, one of growth, innovation, and the realization of a shared vision. The journey was ongoing, the challenges persistent, but the foundation was strong, the team cohesive, and the future filled with limitless possibility. The Burger Queen, glowing neon and alive with energy, stood ready to meet whatever opportunities and obstacles lay ahead, a symbol of determination, ingenuity, and the enduring power of shared ambition. The morning air was unusually crisp as Roach arrived at the Burger Queen, the city still shrouded in the muted sounds of early traffic and distant sirens. The neon sign above the entrance glowed faintly in the soft dawn light, casting a welcoming hue over the polished windows and the familiar, worn counter inside. Dee was already there, clipboard in hand, systematically checking the inventory, reviewing staff schedules, and meticulously cross-referencing every detail from the previous week's operations to ensure nothing was overlooked. Dwayne arrived a few minutes later, carrying an assortment of props, a stack of flyers, and a small speaker system, his enthusiasm unbounded as he began setting up for what he called the engagement extravaganza, determined to keep the momentum alive from the recent festival success. The Burger Queen has become a landmark, he declared with a flourish, setting the flyers in neat piles across the counter. Now it's time to turn it into a phenomenon. Dee raised an eyebrow, half amused, half skeptical. Remember, Dwayne, reach is nothing without consistency and quality. We can't just chase attention, we have to maintain excellence. Roch nodded, appreciating Dee's grounded perspective while also understanding the value of Dwayne's flair for generating interest. The first order of business was kitchen preparation and menu testing. Roch focused intently on perfecting each recipe, adjusting spice balances, testing bantu patty ratios, and fine-tuning the presentation to ensure every dish met the high standards that had become the Burger Queen's hallmark. Dee observed with her characteristic precision, noting minor adjustments that could improve efficiency without sacrificing quality. Dwayne experimented with interactive demonstrations and live streaming snippets, creating a sense of excitement for both in-person patrons and an expanding online audience. By late morning, regular customers began to arrive, followed shortly by curious new visitors drawn by social media buzz, word of mouth, and the lingering reputation from the festival. Roch personally greeted each patron, managing orders with a deft efficiency, ensuring that timing, taste, and presentation aligned perfectly. Dee maintained operational oversight, adjusting staff roles and workflow as necessary, while Dwayne circulated among guests, snapping candid photos, conducting live mini-interviews, and orchestrating spontaneous interactive moments that elevated the dining experience. Around midday, an unexpected challenge arose. A sudden power outage affected part of the building, disrupting cooking equipment and threatening the smooth operation of the lunch rush. Roch quickly assessed the situation, delegating tasks to maintain workflow, while Dee ensured inventory remained secure and food safety standards were upheld. Dwayne, ever the opportunist, turned the outage into an impromptu entertainment moment, using battery-powered props and storytelling to keep patrons engaged while operations adapted. The team's ability to remain calm, coordinated, and resourceful under pressure prevented the potential disruption from escalating, reinforcing their collective resilience. Patrons, mostly unaware of the near disaster, continued to enjoy the food and ambience, providing the team with valuable reinforcement that adaptability and creativity were as critical as culinary skill. By mid-afternoon, the power issue had been fully resolved, and operations returned to normal. Roch implemented a few temporary workflow adjustments learned from the experience, while Dee updated contingency protocols to ensure quicker response for future unexpected events. Dwayne's social media activity, capturing both the crisis management and patron engagement, gained additional traction, further amplifying the Burger Queen's reputation for both quality and dynamic interaction. As evening approached, Marcus Bell's presence once again surfaced, this time with his own public relations team making inquiries into the Burger Queen's operational strategies and social media influence. Roch maintained professional composure, providing courteous responses while safeguarding proprietary techniques and customer-focused strategies. Dee quietly oversaw operations to ensure that service and food quality remained unaffected, while Dwayne leveraged the attention to amplify their brand visibility, demonstrating creativity and strategic thinking simultaneously. By nightfall, the restaurant's interior was a hive of efficient movement, warmth, and camaraderie, with patrons fully engaged in both the culinary offerings and the vibrant, interactive atmosphere. Roch observed the dynamic, reflecting on the growth, adaptability, and strength that had enabled the Burger Queen to evolve from a small neighborhood establishment into a notable culinary destination. The neon sign outside flickered in rhythmic pulses against the evening sky, drawing in last-minute visitors and casting an inviting glow over the bustling sidewalk. Inside, the team shared a quiet moment amidst the ongoing activity, acknowledging the day's successes and minor challenges, and planning for continued improvement, both operationally and creatively. Roch felt a profound sense of accomplishment, tempered with awareness that continued vigilance, innovation, and dedication were required to sustain growth and reputation. Dee contributed precise observations and strategic recommendations for operational improvements, while Dwayne suggested further promotional and engagement initiatives designed to strengthen their community connection and visibility. Together, their combined efforts, balancing discipline, creativity, and adaptability, formed the cornerstone of the Burger Queen's enduring success. As the final patrons departed and the doors were secured for the night, the team gathered for a reflective moment over a modest meal, sharing laughter, recounting memorable interactions, and reinforcing the bonds that had carried them through both routine and crisis. Roch felt a deep sense of purpose, understanding that each day, each carefully prepared burger, and each engaged customer represented a step in a larger journey of growth, influence, and fulfillment. The city outside remained alive with its ceaseless rhythm, yet within the Burger Queen, a profound sense of accomplishment, unity, and vision prevailed. The neon sign above glowed softly, signaling both achievement and promise, a beacon to the community and a reminder that the journey of the Burger Queen was ongoing. Challenges, opportunities, and unforeseen events lay ahead, yet the team's preparation, adaptability, and shared dedication ensured they were equipped to face them. With every satisfied customer, innovative idea, and successful operation, the Burger Queen continued to solidify its reputation, leaving an indelible mark on the culinary landscape and on the hearts of all who experienced its warmth, creativity, and excellence. The city awoke with a rhythm that seemed almost orchestrated, a symphony of car horns, footsteps, and distant conversations threading through the streets of Los Angeles as Roch arrived at the Burger Queen. The soft glow of the neon sign, still humming from the previous night, cast a welcoming aura across the glass windows and polished counters. Dee was already inside, clipboard in hand, meticulously reviewing inventory, noting minor shortages, and cross-referencing the schedules to ensure optimal staff allocation for the day ahead. Dwayne entered shortly after, brandishing a new collection of props, a bundle of flyers, and a battery-powered speaker system, his enthusiasm practically vibrating through the air. "Today's the day we push the envelope," he announced, setting up a display near the entrance. "We've got loyal customers, festival momentum, and an online following. Now it's time to amplify our presence and make the Burger Queen unforgettable." Dee raised a careful eyebrow. "Amplify responsibly. Engagement is good, but not at the expense of quality or efficiency." Roch nodded, understanding that both perspectives were essential. Dee's discipline ensured stability, while Dwayne's energy drove innovation and visibility. The morning was dedicated to operational fine-tuning and menu innovation. Roch worked behind the grill, experimenting with new sauce blends and subtle burger variations, while Dee monitored every station, ensuring consistency, timing, and presentation remained flawless. Dwayne roamed the dining area, testing interactive promotional ideas, inviting patrons to share experiences on social media, and conducting playful surveys about their preferences and perceptions. By midday, the restaurant experienced a significant influx of customers. Festival attendees, intrigued by reports and online buzz, joined loyal patrons in a bustling scene, creating lines that stretched toward the sidewalk. Roch greeted each guest personally, balancing warmth and professionalism, while Dee adjusted workflows and staff positions to maintain operational efficiency. Dwayne, simultaneously documenting the experience and entertaining patrons, ensured that the vibrant energy of the Burger Queen was felt both inside and online. Mid-afternoon brought a logistical challenge in the form of a sudden shortage of buns due to a delivery delay. Dee quickly reassigned staff, prioritized high-demand items, and coordinated a temporary rationing plan to maintain service without sacrificing quality. Roch, maintaining precision, modified cooking and assembly workflows to accommodate the change, while Dwayne used the situation as a chance for impromptu engagement, turning the minor inconvenience into a playful, interactive moment for customers. Patrons responded positively, impressed by the team's adaptability and commitment to service, reinforcing the Burger Queen's reputation as both resilient and customer-focused. By late afternoon, the delivery issue was resolved, and operations normalized. The team reviewed the day's successes and minor setbacks, identifying improvements and reinforcing best practices for both efficiency and creativity. Roche emphasized attention to detail, customer engagement, and workflow optimization, while Dee contributed observations about inventory management and staff coordination. Dwayne outlined new promotional strategies and upcoming engagement events, ensuring continued visibility and community interaction. As evening approached, Marcus Bell's representatives appeared once more, subtly observing and photographing operations, an unspoken reminder of competitive pressures. Roche handled the situation with professionalism and discretion, maintaining focus on both customer experience and operational integrity. Dee ensured that the team's performance remained unaffected by the outside presence, while Dwayne leveraged the attention for strategic online engagement, subtly highlighting the Burger Queen's uniqueness and resilience. By nightfall, the restaurant glowed with the warm light of neon signs and string bulbs, drawing in the last wave of visitors. The team's coordinated effort resulted in a seamless balance of quality, speed, and engagement, sustaining both satisfaction and brand visibility. Roche reflected on the day, appreciating the blend of discipline, creativity, and adaptability that had enabled the team to thrive under pressure. Dee's precision ensured stability, while Dwayne's energy amplified reach, together forming a symbiotic partnership that allowed the Burger Queen to flourish. In quiet moments, the team shared a modest meal, recounting highlights, challenges, and humorous incidents, reinforcing bonds of camaraderie and mutual respect. Roche felt a deep sense of purpose, acknowledging that every decision, every perfectly assembled burger, and every interactive moment contributed to a growing legacy. The city continued its restless rhythm outside, yet within the Burger Queen, a sense of calm determination and shared vision prevailed. The neon sign pulsed gently against the night sky, a beacon of achievement and promise, signaling that the Burger Queen's journey was far from over. Challenges awaited, including competitive pressures, operational complexities, and evolving customer expectations, but the foundation of teamwork, creativity, and excellence had been firmly established. Roche, Dee, and Dwayne, united by skill, vision, and dedication, were prepared to face the next phase of growth and opportunity. Every satisfied customer, every shared story, and every creative initiative reinforced their position as both culinary innovators and community leaders. The Burger Queen's future shimmered with possibility, and as the night deepened, the team quietly recognized that their combined talents, resilience, and commitment had transformed a small neighborhood burger joint into a thriving, influential establishment. The journey continued, and with each passing day, they were not merely serving food, they were crafting experiences, building community, and shaping a legacy that would endure. The morning broke with a rare stillness, the city of Los Angeles seeming to pause before the predictable hustle and bustle reasserted itself. Roche arrived at the Burger Queen as the sun cast long, golden streaks across the sidewalks, illuminating the familiar neon sign that had become both a beacon and a symbol of their hard-earned reputation. Dee was already inside, clipboard in hand, reviewing inventory, staff schedules, and a list of minor operational improvements she had compiled over the past week. Dwayne entered shortly thereafter, carrying a bundle of flyers, a small speaker, and a collection of props he had purchased in anticipation of the next round of creative promotions. "We've got momentum," he said, setting up near the front counter, "but now we need to evolve. The Burger Queen isn't just a restaurant, it's a destination, an experience, a phenomenon in the making." Dee shot him a measured look, half amusement, half exasperation. "Innovation is important, Dwayne, but excellence cannot be sacrificed for spectacle." Roche nodded, understanding the balance that had always guided their success. Dee's discipline ensured stability, while Dwayne's energy amplified visibility and engagement. The morning's focus was on preparation and refinement. Roach worked behind the grill, testing subtle variations of sauces, seasoning, and bun textures, ensuring that every burger met the exacting standards that had become the hallmark of the Burger Queen. Dee supervised the prep stations, monitoring workflow, timing, and presentation, making minor adjustments to maintain efficiency and consistency. Dwayne, as ever, moved fluidly through the dining area, setting up interactive stations, filming social media segments, and engaging patrons with playful commentary and questions designed to enhance their experience and connection to the brand. By late morning, the restaurant saw a steady stream of regular patrons, supplemented by curious newcomers drawn by online buzz and word-of-mouth acclaim from the previous festival. Roach greeted each customer personally, ensuring that service and culinary quality were maintained at peak standards, while Dee adjusted staffing and workflow to accommodate the increasing demand without compromising efficiency. Dwayne's ongoing interactions provided both entertainment and promotional opportunities, allowing patrons to participate in live polls, photograph experiences, and share their impressions online. Midday presented a fresh operational challenge. A sudden surge in orders for a newly tested signature burger threatened to overwhelm the kitchen workflow. Dee immediately recalibrated staff positions, reassigned tasks, and ensured that food preparation remained consistent, while Roach implemented minor adjustments to cooking and assembly sequences to handle the increased volume. Dwayne, seizing the moment, encouraged patrons to participate in a burger creation challenge, simultaneously engaging customers and diverting attention from the temporary bottleneck, turning a potential stress point into an interactive highlight. Patrons responded positively, impressed by the seamless handling of demand and the creativity embedded in their experience, reinforcing the restaurant's reputation for both excellence and adaptability. By mid-afternoon, the temporary surge had been managed, and operations returned to a smoother rhythm. Roach and Dee convened briefly to review the day's progress, noting the successes, challenges, and opportunities for further optimization. Dwayne presented several proposals for upcoming engagement campaigns and promotional events, designed to sustain momentum and deepen customer loyalty. As evening approached, the team faced another unexpected test. A health inspector arrived unannounced, reviewing sanitation, food handling, and workflow protocols. Roach maintained calm professionalism, ensuring that operations continued seamlessly while Dee guided the staff to demonstrate adherence to regulations and best practices. Dwayne, in typical fashion, injected charm and humor into the interaction, highlighting community engagement efforts and customer satisfaction. The inspection concluded successfully, with commendations for cleanliness, workflow, and attention to detail, further solidifying the Burger Queen's standing both in the community and among regulators. By nightfall, the restaurant had completed another successful day, balancing operational excellence, creative engagement, and customer satisfaction. The neon sign outside glowed softly against the darkened streets, drawing the last wave of evening patrons while symbolizing both achievement and promise. Inside, the team shared a reflective moment over a modest meal, recounting highlights, minor setbacks, and humorous incidents from the day. Roach felt a profound sense of purpose and connection, acknowledging that each day, each perfectly crafted burger, and each interaction with patrons contributed to a larger narrative of growth, community, and legacy. Dee's meticulous oversight ensured that the foundation of quality and efficiency remained unshakable, while Dwayne's creativity and charisma amplified the reach and impact of their collective efforts. Together, they represented a rare balance of discipline, innovation, and resilience, essential to navigating the competitive, unpredictable, and vibrant landscape of Los Angeles' culinary scene. As the final patrons departed, the doors were secured, and the city continued its restless rhythm outside. Within the Burger Queen, a sense of quiet satisfaction and readiness prevailed. Roach reflected on the journey, recognizing the dedication, collaboration, and vision that had brought them to this point. Challenges lay ahead, including competition, evolving customer expectations, and operational demands, yet the team's preparation, adaptability, and commitment ensured they were poised to meet them. Every satisfied customer, every creative initiative, and every perfectly executed operation reinforced their growing legacy. The Burger Queen, glowing neon and alive with energy, stood as a testament to what could be achieved through skill, teamwork, and unwavering dedication. The journey continued, promising opportunities, triumphs, and inevitable challenges, all of which the team was ready to face together. With each passing day, the Burger Queen was not merely serving food, it was crafting experiences, building community, and establishing a lasting legacy in the hearts and minds of those who walked through its doors. The dawn of the final chapter in this chapter of the Burger Queen's journey arrived with an energy that was both quiet and charged, a strange mix of anticipation and reflective satisfaction. Roche arrived before the city had fully woken, the streets of Los Angeles still muted under the pale morning light, and the familiar glow of the neon sign cast a soft, almost sacred luminescence across the sidewalk. Inside, Dee was already orchestrating the day's operations, clipboard in hand, reviewing staff schedules, inventory levels, and a long list of minor adjustments that could refine efficiency without compromising the standards they had fought so diligently to establish. Dwayne entered moments later, arms filled with props, flyers, and a variety of whimsical items meant to spark interaction and excitement among patrons. "This is it," he proclaimed, setting down his collection with a flourish. "The culmination of our work, our efforts, our story. Today, the Burger Queen shows the city who we are, what we stand for, and why no one can ignore us." Dee shot him her signature mixture of amusement and restrained caution. "Remember, Dwayne, spectacle is useless without consistency and quality. We have to sustain what we've built, not just celebrate it." Roch nodded, balancing the two perspectives. Dee ensured stability and precision, Dwayne brought energy and reach. Together, they represented the dual forces that had propelled the Burger Queen to prominence. The morning began with careful preparation. Roch focused on the kitchen, testing sauces, seasoning, and bun textures, perfecting the signature burgers and a few innovative specials designed for the day. Dee monitored every station, supervising staff, streamlining workflow, and making minute adjustments to ensure operations ran seamlessly under the inevitable pressures of a bustling day. Dwayne roamed the dining area, setting up interactive experiences, taking live video for social media, and engaging with early patrons, all while maintaining an infectious enthusiasm that set the tone for the day. By late morning, the restaurant experienced a surge of patrons, loyal regulars, newcomers intrigued by online buzz, and festival-goers who had followed the Burger Queen's rise. Roch greeted each customer personally, balancing warmth and professional efficiency. Dee adjusted staffing and workflows to maintain speed and quality, while Dwayne orchestrated interactive events, impromptu contests, and social media promotions that engaged customers in real time. Around midday, the team faced a test of both skill and resilience when a large order from a local event arrived unexpectedly, demanding swift coordination, precise execution, and flawless timing. Dee quickly recalibrated the staff, assigning tasks with strategic precision. Roch streamlined the assembly process, ensuring that each order met their exacting standards. Dwayne, sensing the tension, turned the situation into an entertaining engagement opportunity for the waiting patrons, keeping spirits high and the atmosphere lively. The challenge passed successfully, reinforcing the team's confidence in their ability to manage unforeseen demands. By mid-afternoon, a reporter from a major food magazine arrived, seeking interviews, photographs, and behind-the-scenes insight into what made the Burger Queen an enduring success. Roch handled the interaction with grace, highlighting culinary philosophy, quality standards, and the importance of community engagement. Dee ensured operations were uninterrupted, while Dwayne guided the reporter through interactive displays and live demonstrations, showcasing the energy, creativity, and dedication that had defined their journey. As evening approached, the final wave of customers arrived, bringing with it a combination of energy, excitement, and anticipation. Rog, Dee, and Dwayne moved with seamless coordination, balancing service, quality, and engagement, aware that today represented both an achievement and a defining moment for their establishment. Each burger prepared, each interaction conducted, and each engagement orchestrated reflected months of dedication, creativity, and resilience. By nightfall, the restaurant glowed under the familiar neon sign, illuminating the sidewalk and drawing the last patrons of the day. The team shared a quiet moment, reflecting on the challenges overcome, the milestones achieved, and the relationships forged with both staff and customers. Rog felt a profound sense of purpose, understanding that every step, every decision, and every perfectly crafted burger had contributed to a larger narrative, a story of innovation, perseverance, and community. These exacting standards ensured the integrity of their operations remained unshakable, while Dwayne's creativity and charisma amplified their reach and influence, creating a unique blend of reliability and excitement that had become the Burger Queen's signature. As the final customers departed and the doors were secured, the team gathered for a reflective meal, recounting the day, the journey, and the milestones that had defined their shared adventure. The city outside continued its restless rhythm, yet within the Burger Queen, a sense of calm fulfillment and readiness prevailed. Rog looked at Dee and Dwayne, recognizing that their combined talents, resilience, and dedication had transformed a small neighborhood burger joint into a culinary landmark and a hub of community and creativity. The neon sign above flickered gently, casting its glow as a symbol of achievement, perseverance, and promise. Challenges would continue to arrive, competition, operational hurdles, evolving trends, but the foundation had been laid. The Burger Queen had become more than a restaurant, it was a narrative, a community, and a testament to what could be achieved through vision, teamwork, and unwavering dedication. As the night deepened, the team silently acknowledged the culmination of this chapter. The journey of the Burger Queen would continue, ever evolving, filled with opportunity, creativity, and the enduring joy of crafting experiences for a city that had embraced them. Together, Rog, Dee, and Dwayne had not only built a restaurant, they had built a legacy, one burger, one customer, and one shared effort at a time. The neon glow outside promised that this was merely the beginning, and the story of the Burger Queen, with all its challenges, triumphs, and adventures, would continue to shine brightly in the heart of Los Angeles for years to come.